Hi everyone, my name is Andy and today we're going to be doing a really fun activity. We're going to be doing yoga and exercising. For today, all you need is 3 pieces of equipment. The first is a yoga block like this one, a yoga ball, and a yoga strap like this one. You can also use a yoga mat or a blanket to put on the floor and to do exercises over, because we are going to be laying down on the floor and sitting down. Now, there are many benefits to yoga. These benefits include a positive increase in our physical well-being, emotional, mental, and our spiritual well-being. But today, the sole purpose of this activity is to increase our physical well-being. Now for today, we're going to be doing 6 different exercises. 4 of them are going to be yoga, and the last 2 are going to be core exercises to help us with our core. Now, there are very few rules, and each set of exercises has its own rules. But for right now, all I'm going to say is that I'm going to demonstrate what we're going to do, and we're going to do it together. Alright, so now we're going to begin with our first 2 exercises. These exercises are going to be stretches that's going to help us stretch our sides and our hamstrings, so that way we can get warmed up for our next 4 exercises. Now before we begin, it's important to know that to do the exercises, you just feel comfortable. Do what you know you can do, and what you can't do, don't worry about it. Just feel comfortable and do what you're able to do. Now, first we're going to use a yoga strap. This is what we're going to use for our exercising. Now, there are 3 main benefits for yoga straps. The first benefit is to help our posture. So this is going to help us be upright and to help us sit better, so that way we don't hurt our back or anything like that. The next is that it allows for better practice. So the longer we use this over time, the better we're going to be at doing our activities that we like. And the third is that it helps with better stretching. So as we continue stretching and as you continue doing this throughout your time doing the activity, you're going to be able to stretch better and be more flexible. Now, the first stretch that we're going to do is what's called a seated forward fold. In other words, we're just going to sit and we're going to move forward like that. So we're going to do it together. Now please note, it is helpful to have a timer for 30 seconds because we're going to do it twice for 30 seconds. So if you have a timer like a phone or a watch, you could use it. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit upright like this, with your back straight and your legs straight like this. With your yoga strap, you're going to wrap it around your feet like that and hold it like this. Now it's important to keep your back straight. And before we begin, we're going to put the 30 seconds up, and then all we're going to do is move forward like this. So as you go through the 30 seconds of your stretching, you're going to hold your strap like this and move forward like that. You're going to feel a stretch right here in your hamstring, and it's completely normal. Just do it to the best of your ability. Alright, we're going to start right now. Now, if you feel a little burning sensation in your hamstrings, that's completely normal. That just means you're stretching. All right, 15 more seconds. All right, 30 seconds is up. All right, so do that one more time for another 30 seconds, so that way you can really stretch out your hamstrings and get it warmed up for our next exercises. All right, so we're going to move on to the next one, the next video. All right, so the next stretch we're going to do for this activity is called a side stretch. Now, what this stretch helps with is it helps with our side muscles right here on the side of our body. These muscles are called our obliques. Now, what we're going to do for this stretch is we're going to have our arms stretched out like this, like our shoulder width apart, and hold our strap like this. Then we're going to raise it over our head, and we're going to stretch to the side like this. All right, and we're going to do that 2 times for 30 seconds on each side. All right, I'm going to demonstrate 1 time on each side, and then you guys are going to do the next set by yourself at your home. All right, so let's start now. All right, so 30 seconds start. We're going to start to the right. Now, just like in the last video, in the last stretch, you're going to feel a little burning sensation. That's completely normal. All right, 15 seconds more. the 30 seconds are up for that side. You could take a little break, you could take a little rest. We'll take about 10-second rest, and then we're gonna jump right into the left side. Now, if you do need, you can always pause the video anytime that you like, and you go get water break, or go get hydrated, drink some Gatorade, Powerade, whatever you like. All right, we're gonna start now. So the next one what we're gonna do, we're gonna move to our left side. All right, so let's start now. And to the left. And remember to keep your arms straight so you get the best stretch that you can. All right, 15 more seconds. All right, perfect. So that finished. So, like I said, you can pause the video anytime, and don't forget to take a water break and keep yourself hydrated. That's very important. All right, so now in the next video, we're gonna be using the yoga block. All right, so now we're gonna go into the next two exercises that we're doing. These are more of yoga poses, and they're gonna be a little bit more difficult, but I think you guys should do it just fine. Now, for these two activities, we're gonna be using the yoga block, so make sure to get that. Now, the yoga block has the same benefits as a yoga strap, so you can help fix your posture, it helps with better practice, it helps our balance, but most importantly, it's gonna help us with support, especially if we cannot reach where we're going. It's okay if you can't reach it, that's completely fine. I know I cannot reach it at all. So, with that being said, the first pose we're gonna do is what's called the triangle. Now this one, you're gonna have to get in position for it, okay? So, when we start, we're gonna put our block like that, on the floor, just like that. And we're gonna put our feet shoulder width apart, like this. Now, all you have to do is move this foot sideways with this foot like that. Arms stretched out, and we're gonna touch the block, okay? Now, what this stretch is gonna do is gonna help us with our side, and it's gonna help a little bit on the hamstring. So, you're gonna feel a little bit burning sensation there, and you're gonna feel stretching. That's completely fine. All right, we're gonna do this exercise 2 times like the last one, but we're gonna do 20 seconds only instead of 30, okay? So let's start. So get your timer ready for 20 seconds. I'm gonna have mine. And get in position. And the 20 starts now. So make sure to keep this hand up as straight as you can. All right, 10 more seconds. And keep your arms up. All right, so 20 seconds are up. Now, we're gonna do the same thing, but this time we're gonna move the block to our left side. All right? So we're gonna have the block like this again. We're gonna put this foot sideways right behind the block, and this foot straight. Stretch our arms, and we're gonna touch to the side just like that. All right? Now, our 20 seconds start right now. So remember, this time we're gonna keep our right arm up like that, and we're gonna feel a stretch in this side right here. All right, 10 more seconds. Keep your legs straight as possible. All right, and our 20 seconds are up. All right, so that's the first set. Now it's time for you guys to do one more set on your own. Remember, you can pause anytime and re-watch this exercise, so that way you know exactly what to do. All right, guys, so welcome back for your little break that you had. Hope you guys are hydrated and everything, and that you're ready to go. So the next exercise that we're gonna do it twice for 20 seconds as well, just like the last one that we just did. Now this exercise is called the standing forward fold, otherwise known as toe touching. Now, all you have to do is very simple. You're gonna have your block stand up like this, and you're gonna stand right in front of it, just like this. You're gonna stand up straight. Now, When we begin the exercise, when you start the timer, all we're gonna do is move forward like that, and we're gonna touch the block. Now, for this exercise, try to keep your legs as straight as possible. If they bend, that's completely okay. Do what's comfortable for you and make sure that you're just able to do it, all right? So we're gonna start right now. So like I said, stand straight, keep your legs as straight as possible, your back as straight as possible as well, and we're gonna bend forward and touch the block. And our 20 seconds start now. All right, remember, just try to keep your legs as straight as possible like that. And we have 10 more seconds. All right, and our 20 seconds are up. Perfect. So you're gonna do that one more time for 20 seconds. You could take a break if you need to, and you could take a water break and just get hydrated if you need to. Remember, stay comfortable and just do what you can do. All right. Now after this, we're gonna go on to our core exercises. Now those are gonna be a little more difficult, but you guys should be warmed up to do it. All right. All right, guys. So we're almost done with our video for our activity today, and all we have left is 2 exercises. Now these exercises are our core exercises, meaning that we're gonna work out this part of our body. Now, this next exercise is super simple, and I think it's really fun. It's called a thigh squeeze. So with the yoga ball that you have, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit like this with our feet and our legs like this in a little triangle, and we're gonna lay back like that. Now that you're laid down and you have your legs like this, we're gonna put the ball in between our knees just like that. If you have to adjust your legs, do so. Just be comfortable like I'm comfortable right now. Next, you're just gonna lie down, be as comfortable as you can, put your hands somewhere, wherever. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna squeeze the yoga ball with our legs. Now, this exercise, what it does is that it helps us work out this inner muscle right here in our thighs. And it also helps work out the outer muscle in our thighs as well. Now, we're gonna do 4 sets of these, but they're gonna be really quick and they're gonna be really fast, all right? So the first set, we're gonna start out as 5 seconds. All right, so let's do it together. So put the yoga ball in between your legs, have your legs like this, and just lay flat. And we're gonna start in right now. So in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna squeeze. We're gonna squeeze for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 seconds. Squeeze as hard as you can, and then come up and take a rest. Okay? So for the next 3 that we're gonna do, we're gonna go to 6 seconds, and then 7, and then 8 seconds as our last one. Okay? So take a little 5-second rest, 10-second rest, and then we're gonna jump right in. Right? So let's go to our second set. So we're gonna do the same process, put the ball in between our legs, we're gonna lie back, be comfortable, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna squeeze. We're gonna squeeze for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 seconds, just like that. Okay? Then we're gonna take a rest, and we're gonna redo it again, but this time for 7 seconds. All right, so like I said in the previous exercises, you can pause the video anytime and just take a water break or just chill for a little bit. All right, so right now I'm gonna jump right back into the next set, and we're gonna do it for 7 seconds, like I said. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna get the yoga ball, we're gonna put it in between our knees like this, and we're gonna lie down, be as comfortable as you can, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna squeeze real hard, as hard as we can, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 seconds. All right, awesome. So, like in the other sets, if you need to take a break, take a break. Take a water break, drink some Gatorade, Powerade, drink something, and be hydrated. All right, so we're gonna start with our next set. This is the last one, and we're gonna do 8 seconds on this one. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put the ball in between our knees like this, and we're gonna lie down and be comfortable. Now we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Squeeze as hard as you can for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 seconds. Awesome. All right, so that was the last set that we're gonna do lying down. We have one more set, and this time we're gonna increase the difficulty a little bit. I think you guys should be able to do it. And this last set that we're gonna do, we're gonna hold the ball in the air, and we're gonna work out this part of our body right now. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna hold it for about 10 seconds, or just hold it to as long as you can. If you can't hold it for 10 seconds, that's fine. All right, so you're gonna put the ball in the middle like this. We're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna keep it like this. We're gonna lie down. Instead of having our legs staying like this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna raise it like this. Now, raising it like that works out this part of our body, and you're gonna feel it right there. Okay, so you should be able to feel it there. And we're not gonna squeeze anymore. We're just gonna raise our legs. Okay, perfect. So put the ball in the knees. We're gonna lie down. For this one, I want you guys to either put your hand behind your back, your head, or put it behind your back like this. All right, and next we're gonna just raise our legs like this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 seconds. All right, awesome. So that was the first core exercise that we did. And right now we're gonna take a little break, take a little water break, and just catch your breath. And then you can jump right into the next exercise in the next video. All right, so this is our last exercise of the activity. This is gonna be our last core exercise. And what this is gonna be an ab crunch. Now, some of you guys might know what it is. It's also called a sit-up, but I'm gonna demonstrate it just like all the other activities that we're gonna do. We're gonna do this activity for 2 sets, and we're gonna do 10 crunches, all right? So for this one, it's gonna be assisted by the yoga ball. So instead of lying flat, we're gonna put the yoga ball behind our back. So we're gonna sit up like this. Like the last exercise, we're gonna sit up like this. We're gonna put the yoga ball behind our back and lay on it like that. So it's gonna help us do an ab crunch. All right, now, what a crunch is all you do is lie flat like this on the ball, and you're gonna roll like this. You should feel your abs working right here, okay? So, like I said, we're gonna do this 10 times, and we're gonna do it together. So, let's start. So we're gonna lie flat, and we're gonna go up like that. That's 1. Then flat, and up like that. That's 2. And we're gonna keep doing that. So lie flat, up, that's 3. 4. Then lie flat, up again, that's 5. So we're halfway there. Lie flat, then up again, that's 6. Then again, that's 7. 3 more. Lie flat, then come up, that's 8. 2 more. Lie flat, come up again, 9. Just one more. Lie flat, and come up again, that's 10. So you're gonna do that. You're gonna do that another time after this one. You could take a break if you need to, or you could just go straight into it. It's up to you. But remember, be comfortable. And if you need to change something up, do it. All right, so now we're gonna go into the debriefing. All right, everyone, so that was the end of our activity. And right now we're gonna go over what we learned in this activity today. Now, the first thing that we did was we used our yoga strap to do our stretches. Now, the yoga strap, the benefits that we went over was that it helps with our practice, helps with our stretching, and it helps fix our posture. So it helps sit us straight and helps with our back. Now, we did 2 stretches for it. The first was that we sat forward like this. We put our yoga strap around our feet, and then we pulled forward. And that worked out our hamstring right here, or should have worked out our hamstring. The next stretch that we did was the seated side bend. So that was this exercise where we sat up like this and we moved to the right or we moved to the left. And that worked out or stretched our side muscles right here. Now, after the yoga strap, what we did was we used the yoga block. Now, the benefits of the yoga block were that it helps with our support. So if we can't do an exercise or we can't reach to where we're going, that's what the yoga block is there for. It also helps with our posture and it helps better practice. Now, we did 2 exercises with the block as well. We did 2 yoga exercises. The first was a triangle where we stood up like a triangle and then we bent to the side and touched the block. And what that did was that worked out our hamstring and it worked out our side muscle again. Now the second activity that we did for the yoga block was the standing fold, like the strap, but we were doing standing, so we were trying to touch our tippy toes. But if you couldn't touch your tippy toes, we used the block for it. That's what it's there for. After the block, we used the yoga ball. Now the yoga ball has a lot of benefits, but the 3 main ones are that it helps with our exercises if we can't do them. It promotes fitness and it improves our posture just like the other ones. And with the yoga ball, we did 2 exercises. We did the thigh squeeze, so that's where we put it in between our legs and we squeezed with our thighs. That worked out the inner thigh muscle and the outer one a little bit as well. And the second exercise that we did was the ab crunch. So we put it behind our back and we moved forward like that. And that helped us with our abs right here. Now, for some questions, I just want you to think, like, what was your favorite activity that you did? Was it the ab crunch? Was it the side bend? Was it the thigh squeeze? Or was it the tippy toe touching with the yoga strap or the block? For me, my favorite activity was the ab crunch with the ball, and it was touching our tippy toes using the yoga strap. I felt like those really helped me a lot with my abs and with the yoga ball, and it helped my hamstrings as well. Now remember, yoga is very important. Exercise in general is very important. Not only does it help us with our physical well-being, but our emotional and our mental well-being as well, which are just as important. And remember, when you're exercising, be comfortable. Use what you know and always stay hydrated when you're exercising. It's very important to stay healthy. All right, I hope you guys had a great time because I know I did.